Ladies and gentlemen, today I come to remind you of a powerful truth. When you step into your purpose, when you rise to fulfill the destiny planted deep within you, you will disturb demons. You will shake the foundations of darkness, disrupt mediocrity, and unsettle everything that has tried to keep you small. You see, every single one of you was born with potential, purpose, and power. God didn't create you by accident. He crafted you with precision, infused you with gifts, and assigned you a mission that only you can accomplish. But make no mistake, when you decide to pursue that mission, opposition will rise. Demons don't attack what doesn't threaten them. They don't care about someone sitting on the sidelines. They don't worry about those who settle for less, live in fear, or conform to the patterns of the world. But when you decide to walk in the fullness of your calling, you become a target. You see, darkness hates light, and your purpose is a beacon of light. Disturbing demons means growth. When you disturb demons, you grow stronger. Every challenge, every attack, every opposition is an opportunity for you to build spiritual muscle. Growth doesn't happen in comfort. It happens in the battle. The moment you feel resistance, don't back down. Lean into it. Because resistance is proof that you're advancing. Disturbing demons means influence. Your purpose isn't just about you. It's about the lives you will touch, the systems you will transform, and the generations you will impact. The enemy knows this. He knows that if you rise, others will rise with you. If you walk in your destiny, chains will be broken, minds will be renewed, and kingdoms will shift. That's why he fights so hard to stop you. Disturbing demons means you're a threat. They'll talk about you. They'll try to discredit you, discourage you, and distract you. But remember this: lions don't lose sleep over the opinions of sheep. When you focus on your mission, the noise of negativity becomes irrelevant. Let them talk while you work. Let them doubt while you deliver. Let them scheme while you succeed. So what do? To stay rooted in your source. You can't fight spiritual battles with natural weapons. Stay connected to God. Pray like your life depends on it, because it does. Meditate on His Word until it becomes the foundation you stand on. Walk in authority. You are not weak. You are not powerless. You've been given authority to trample on serpents and scorpions, to overcome every obstacle. Act like it. Speak like it. Live like it. Keep moving forward. Don't let fear paralyze you. Don't let setbacks derail you. Your purpose is too important, your calling too critical, and your mission too urgent to quit now. And let me tell you something. When you disturb demons, heaven notices. When you rise, all of creation stands in awe. You don't fight alone. The angels fight with you. The Spirit empowers you. And the King of Kings leads you. So go ahead. Disturb demons. Shake the gates of hell. Live boldly, love deeply, and pursue your purpose relentlessly. Because when it's all said and done, the darkness you disturb today will be the testimony you leave behind tomorrow. You were born to disturb demons. Don't fear it. Embrace it. And let your light shine. The second, spiritual leadership. You were born with a purpose and power intricately designed by the Creator of the universe. This is not an arbitrary or chance event. Your existence has been orchestrated with intention. You are not just here to fill space or to occupy time. You are here to fulfill a divine mandate. Every breath you take, every step you make, every decision you ponder has meaning in the grand design of the Creator. You are the product of His mind, His love, His wisdom, and His purpose. From the moment you came into existence, the universe was altered. Your arrival was not just a biological function, it was a cosmic event. The world was waiting for you. Your life is significant. The gift of life is not merely to survive, but to thrive. The Creator saw fit to design you with greatness in mind. He didn't create you to be average or to exist without impact. You are here with a mission that no one else can carry out. And the power to carry it out lies within you. Many people live their entire lives without understanding the weight of this truth. They go through the motions, following routines, living under the shadow of mediocrity, simply trying to survive rather than truly live. They don't know that within them lies a seed of greatness that, if nurtured and allowed to grow, can change the world. But not everyone is ready to embrace this truth. Some choose comfort over purpose, avoiding challenges because they fear what lies ahead. But purpose will not be denied. It is relentless. It will chase you until you either surrender to it or waste your life fighting against it. Purpose is not just a lofty idea. It is tangible, it is practical, and it is essential to your well-being. You are most alive when you are walking in your purpose. The joy that comes from fulfilling what you were born to do cannot be replicated by any worldly achievement. Material success, status, and accolades may momentarily fill the void, but true fulfillment only comes when you realize that your existence is tied to something far greater than yourself. When you discover your purpose, your life takes on a new meaning. You no longer live for the approval of others or the pursuit of fleeting desires. You live for a higher calling, a calling that transcends the temporal and the trivial. This purpose is not something that you create or shape on your own. It is embedded deep within you. From before you were born, the Creator saw the potential in you. He planned your purpose before you ever took your first breath. And He gave you everything you would need to accomplish it. The wisdom, the talent, the gifts, the relationships, and even the challenges you face are all part of this divine blueprint. They are not accidents. They are divinely placed. Your life is not random, and neither are the opportunities that come your way. Every moment you experience is part of the plan that was set in motion long before you could even understand it. The power to fulfill your purpose resides within you. It is not external. It is not something that you need to search for outside yourself. It is not dependent on your circumstances, your education, your background, or your resources. The power is already inside of you. The Creator, in His infinite wisdom, infused you with the strength and ability to carry out His will on the earth. You are a vessel of divine power, and that power is waiting to be activated. When you understand the power that resides within you, everything changes. You realize that the limitations that once seemed insurmountable are nothing more than illusions designed to keep you from reaching your potential. You understand that the struggles and hardships you face are not meant to break you, but to build you. Every challenge you encounter is an opportunity for you to tap into that power and grow stronger, wiser, and more equipped for your purpose. Your difficulties are not setbacks. They are setups for your next level of greatness. This power is not just for your personal success, though. It is designed to impact the world around you. When you walk in your purpose, you will inevitably affect the lives of others. Your influence extends beyond your immediate circle. The ripple effect of your purpose is far-reaching, and it will touch people you may never meet in person. But that's the beauty of purpose. It's not just about you. It's about the legacy you leave, the people you empower, and the change you bring to the world. However, understanding the significance of your purpose and power is not enough. You must align yourself with it. You must align your thoughts, your actions, and your attitudes with the calling on your life. Too many people live their lives in conflict with their purpose. They know there is something greater within them, but they refuse to take the necessary steps to unlock it. Fear, insecurity, doubt, and past failures keep them shackled. They allow external circumstances to define them instead of recognizing the internal power that has been placed within them. But this cannot be your story. You must choose to live with intention. You must refuse to let fear dictate your decisions. Fear is a liar. It will tell you that you are not enough, that you're unqualified, that you will fail. But none of that is true. Fear only has power when you give it permission to. You were not created to be paralyzed by fear. You were created to overcome it. You have the strength, the wisdom, and the courage to walk in the fullness of your purpose. And so you must choose to rise above the limitations that you've allowed to bind you. You must recognize that your power is not tied to your past, to your mistakes, or to the voices of others who have tried to define you. Your power comes from the Creator, and He has equipped you to do the impossible. You have what you need to fulfill your destiny, and the world is waiting for you to step into it. And the world is waiting for you to step into it. You were not born to live a life of mediocrity. You were born to lead, to create, to inspire, to elevate, and to transform. There is greatness within you that is waiting to be unleashed. The world is full of darkness, confusion, and hopelessness, but you carry the light that will dispel it. Your purpose is the light, and your power is the force that will cause that light to shine brighter than you could ever imagine. As you walk in your purpose, understand that you will face resistance. There will be opposition. The enemy does not want you to succeed because you represent a threat to everything he stands for. But know this, your power is greater than any opposition you will face. The Creator who gave you purpose is greater than any challenge, any adversary, or any setback. The power to overcome and succeed is already within you. You have been equipped with everything you need to overcome any obstacle that stands in your way. Purpose and power are inseparable. You cannot walk in one without the other. When you understand your purpose, you automatically understand the power that resides within you to fulfill it. And when you tap into that power, nothing can stop you. You will rise above every challenge. You will break through every barrier, and you will walk in the victory that was promised to you. Resistance is not something to be feared or avoided. It is not an obstacle placed in your path to stop you. It is an opportunity to grow. Growth never happens in a place of comfort. The real transformation occurs when you face resistance head on. When you confront the challenges that arise with every step you take toward your purpose. The natural inclination is to shy away from difficulties, to avoid conflict and discomfort. But true strength, resilience, and success are forged in the fires of adversity. When you're pursuing your purpose, the enemy of your potential will try to stop you. He will throw every challenge your way: financial struggles, relationship issues, health problems, and emotional battles, all in an attempt to sideline you. He will whisper lies in your ear, telling you that it's too hard, that you're not capable, or that you're not capable, or that you'll never succeed. But these lies are not truth. They are merely smoke and mirrors, meant to distract you from the reality of your potential. Resistance is not a sign that you are on the wrong path. It is a sign that you are moving in the right direction. Every obstacle that rises up against you is a reminder that you are a threat. You are making progress, and progress is always met with resistance. The world, the system, and even the forces of darkness are not interested in you being comfortable. They are invested in you staying where you are. in you remaining complacent and uninspired. But when you push through the resistance, when you refuse to back down or give up, you unlock a power within yourself that you didn't even know existed. Think about physical strength. You can't grow stronger without resistance. When you lift weights, the muscles you're trying to build are torn down first. The fibers in your muscles are damaged by the stress. But this is not the end of the process. The body responds to this resistance by repairing the damaged fibers and making them stronger. The next time you face the same weight, your body is better equipped to handle it. The more you lift, the stronger you get. This same principle applies to your personal development. When you encounter resistance, whether in the form of challenges or setbacks, your inner strength is being tested and refined. Each trial you overcome makes you stronger, more resilient, and more capable of handling whatever comes next. Because by locking arms with other people, you are transformed into a greater might. Resistance is also a teacher. It reveals the areas where you need to grow, the parts of yourself that you may have ignored or avoided. When you're comfortable, it's easy to remain unaware of your weaknesses. But when you face challenges, those weaknesses are exposed. The way you react to adversity shows you what's still holding you back. Do you give up at the first sign of difficulty? Are you quick to blame others or make excuses for your failures? Do you let fear paralyze you, or do you rise to the occasion taking ownership of your journey? These are the questions resistance forces you to confront. It forces you to dig deep and examine your character, your beliefs, and your habits. Resistance brings your weaknesses to the surface, but it also provides you with the opportunity to strengthen them. Every difficulty you face is an invitation to grow in new ways, to transform into a stronger, more capable version of yourself. One of the most powerful things about resistance is that it doesn't discriminate. It doesn't care about your background, your gender, or your social status. Everyone, no matter where they come from, will face resistance. The rich and the poor, the young and the old, the educated and the uneducated. No one is exempt. Resistance is universal, but the way you respond to it is what will separate you from those who choose to remain stagnant. The difference between those who succeed and those who fail is not the absence of resistance, but the ability to push through it. Success is not about avoiding the storms of life. It's about learning how to sail through them. When you choose to persist in the face of resistance, you're building a resilience that will carry you through every storm that comes your way. The more you face, the more you grow. There are no shortcuts to personal development. If you want to achieve greatness, you must be willing to put in the work. It's not enough to dream, to wish, or to hope for things to change. You have to take action. And that action will come with resistance. But every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Every time you keep going when you feel like quitting, you build your mental, emotional, and spiritual strength. Resistance also builds endurance. The longer you endure, the stronger you become. Think of it like running a marathon. At first, it's difficult. Your body aches. And you feel like you can't go any further. But the more you run, the more your body adapts. Your lungs expand, your muscles grow stronger, and your stamina increases. What once felt impossible now becomes achievable because you've trained your body to endure. This same principle applies to your personal journey. The more challenges you overcome, the greater your capacity to handle future obstacles. You become emotionally stronger, more capable of bouncing back from setbacks, and more resilient in the face of adversity. What once seemed impossible becomes routine, and you begin to realize just how much you are capable of. You know, The process of growth through resistance is also a reminder that you are never truly alone. In moments of resistance, you may feel isolated, as though no one understands what you're going through. But the truth is, others have faced similar challenges, and the Creator has not left you to fight these battles on your own. When you face resistance, you are also connecting to a greater purpose. Every struggle is part of a larger story, and you are not the only one writing it. Others have walked the path before you, and they have made it through. Their stories of perseverance, of overcoming odds, serve as a reminder that you can do it too. As I said before, I do not have all the answers, but I do have a lot of the stuff. Resistance teaches you patience. In a world that moves at a rapid pace, it's easy to want things instantly. We want success, happiness, wealth, and peace right now. But growth doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, and it takes consistent effort. Resistance forces you to slow down and endure, to trust the process. It teaches you that the things worth having don't come easily. The most rewarding experiences in life come from the times when you've had to work for them. When you've had to put in the time, energy, and effort required to bring your dreams into reality. Ultimately, resistance is a catalyst for transformation. It takes you from where you are to where you are meant to be. The person you are today is not the person you will be tomorrow. The challenges you face today are shaping you into someone who is more capable, more wise, and more prepared for the future. Every obstacle you encounter is not just a roadblock. It's a stepping stone to the next level of your life. When you look back, you will realize that each trial, each moment of resistance was necessary to bring you closer to your purpose. So the next time you face resistance, remember this: it's not an enemy. It's a tool, a gift, and a partner in your growth. Embrace it. Don't run from it. Use it to become the best version of yourself. Your influence is a threat. The moment you begin to walk in your true purpose, the world around you will begin to take notice. Your light will shine, your actions will speak louder than your words, and your impact will ripple out into every corner of society. You will disturb the status quo, challenge the norms, and bring forth a new level of awareness and possibility. Your influence, rooted in your unique purpose and the power within you, will inevitably become a threat to the forces that seek to maintain control, keep people in darkness, and limit the potential of the world around you. Because if you're not careful, your purposes will struggle to exist in your life. There is a force in this world that is deeply invested in keeping things the way they are. The powers that be, whether they are societal systems, corrupt institutions, or even internal forces of fear and insecurity, are committed to preserving the comfort and complacency of the masses. They thrive on mediocrity because mediocrity is controllable. Mediocrity is predictable. It is easy to manage when people are stuck in the routine of their lives, uninspired, unchallenged, and unaware of their true potential. The moment you rise above that, when you begin to understand and fully embrace your purpose, you become a disruptor. You become a force to be reckoned with. And this is when your influence becomes a threat to the systems that want to keep things stagnant. There is a reason why those who rise to greatness are often met with resistance. People who challenge the norm and break out of the mold often face opposition from all sides. Critics will emerge. Doubts will be cast. Those who are afraid of change or who are uncomfortable with the disruption of the familiar will push back against you. But the truth is, your influence is threatening because it has the potential to change everything. Your purpose is a force for good that cannot be ignored or contained. When you step into your greatness, you force others to confront their own potential and their own complacency. The world will either respond in awe or it will try to suppress you. But it cannot deny your impact. One of the most profound truths you can embrace is that your influence will always be a threat to darkness. Wherever there is light, darkness must flee. Wherever there is truth, lies are exposed. Wherever there is freedom, oppression is dismantled. You are a bearer of light, truth, and freedom. And this is the ultimate reason your influence is so powerful. When you start to understand the weight of your calling, when you begin to move in alignment with the divine purpose placed within you, you become a living embodiment of the very forces that work to dismantle the systems of fear, control, and limitation. Your influence is a threat to the lies that have held people captive. There are countless people walking around unaware of the power they possess, believing the lies that have been fed to them by society, by their upbringing, or by their own limiting beliefs. When you begin to step into your purpose, you shine a light on those lies. You expose them for what they are. False narratives designed to keep people stuck, to keep them from realizing their true worth and potential. When you begin to speak truth, to share your knowledge, to rise up and fulfill your purpose, you are not just changing your own life, you are changing the lives of those around you. And that is where the threat lies. Because one person's transformation leads to the transformation of others. And when people begin to wake up to their own power, to their own worth, to their own purpose, the entire system of oppression starts to crumble. The enemy doesn't fear people who are complacent. He doesn't fear people who are living beneath their potential, people who are afraid to speak up or step out. He fears the ones who rise, the ones who recognize the power within them, the ones who are bold enough to be a voice for the voiceless and a light in the darkness. There is also a natural human tendency to resist change. People are often afraid of what they don't understand or what challenges their existing worldview. When you step into your influence and begin to embody the change that others need to see, you may be met with resistance, even from those closest to you. Family members, friends, and colleagues may initially react with confusion or hostility simply because they are not ready to see you rise. They may feel threatened by the fact that you're no longer playing by the same old rules, that you're no longer conforming to the same expectations they have always known. They may question your choices, criticize your actions, or even try to hold you back in an attempt to keep things familiar and comfortable. But this is all part of the process. Your influence will challenge others in ways they may not yet be prepared for. But remember, this resistance is a sign that you are on the right path. The more your influence grows, the more others will be forced to confront their own fears, doubts, and insecurities. Your influence is a threat because it is contagious. When you begin to live authentically, to step into your purpose and let your light shine, others will begin to take notice. They will see your confidence, your clarity, your peace, and they will want what you have. Your journey will inspire them to take their own steps toward growth and transformation. The energy you radiate will inspire others to rise, to face their own challenges, and to pursue their own purpose. This ripple effect of change is one of the most powerful aspects of your influence. It is a threat because it creates a movement, a wave of empowerment that cannot be easily stopped. When people begin to embrace their own power and purpose, they will no longer be content with staying stuck in the systems that seek to control them. They will rise, and as they do, the systems of control will weaken, and the world will be forced to change. But perhaps the greatest threat of all is the threat your influence poses to complacency. Complacency is a quiet killer. It robs people of their dreams, their ambitions, and their potential. Complacency tells people to settle, to accept things as they are, to be satisfied with the bare minimum. It encourages people to live half-hearted lives, to go through the motions, and to waste the precious time they have been given. But when you rise up and begin to live with purpose, when you step into the fullness of your potential, you shatter the illusion of complacency. You show others that they too can rise, that they too can live lives of meaning and impact. This is the true threat your influence poses. It forces people to confront the choices they've made, the dreams they've abandoned, and the potential they've let slip away. And that confrontation is uncomfortable. It makes people question their own lives, their own choices, and their own commitments. But in the discomfort lies the opportunity for growth. Your influence is a call to action, a challenge to everyone around you to rise to their full potential, to live with purpose, and to break free from the limitations that have held them back. It is a challenge to live a life of impact, to make a difference, and to leave a legacy. This challenge, this call to greatness, is something that many will resist because it requires them to change, to evolve, and to step out of their comfort zones. But that is exactly why your influence is so powerful. It challenges people to be more, do more, and become more. And that is a threat to all that seeks to keep the status quo. Your influence is not something to be taken lightly. It is a weapon, a tool for transformation, and a force for good in the world. When you step into your purpose, when you let your light shine and your voice be heard, you will inevitably disturb the systems, the mindsets, and the structures that have tried to keep you and others enslaved. And that disturbance, though uncomfortable for some, is exactly what the world needs. To stand in authority is to fully understand and embrace the power that has been given to you. It is recognizing that you are not powerless, that you are not a victim of circumstances, and that you do not need to shrink in the face of fear or opposition. When you stand in authority, you stand in the truth of who you are, in the fullness of your potential, and in the reality of your purpose. Authority is not something that you seek or acquire from the world. It is something that is inherent within you. It is a natural expression of your identity and the purpose you have been created to fulfill. The world may try to tell you that authority is something given by external forces, by titles, positions, wealth, or influence. But real authority does not come from these sources. True authority is not about how much power you hold in the eyes of others or how much control you can exert over people and situations. Real authority comes from within. It is grounded in a deep understanding of your own worth, your unique gifts, and the calling that has been placed upon your life. To stand in authority is to walk in the truth of your divine design and to act in alignment with the purpose that has been entrusted to you. Authority is often misunderstood. Many people think that authority is about being domineering, controlling, or forcing others to submit to your will. But true authority is not about manipulation or domination. It is about influence. It is about inspiring others through your example, guiding them with your wisdom, and empowering them to step into their own power. It is about leadership that is rooted in service, in humility, and in the desire to help others rise to their full potential. When you stand in authority, you don't need to prove anything to anyone. Your presence alone speaks volumes. People are drawn to your energy, to your confidence, and to your clarity. They respect you not because you demand their respect, but because you embody the qualities of a true leader: integrity, authenticity, strength, and courage. To stand in authority is to take full responsibility for your life. It is to acknowledge that you are the creator of your own reality, that your choices and actions shape your future. When you stand in authority, you take ownership of your decisions and their outcomes. You do not blame others or external circumstances for your struggles or failures. Instead, you view challenges as opportunities for growth and development. You understand that every setback, every obstacle, and every hardship is part of the journey to becoming the best version of yourself. When you stand in authority, you no longer play the victim. You become the victor. You rise above your circumstances and take control of your destiny. Standing in authority requires a strong sense of self-awareness. You must know who you are, what you stand for, and what you're willing to tolerate. Authority is not about pleasing others or seeking validation. It is about standing firm in your truth, regardless of what others think or say. When you know who you are and what you stand for, you are unshakable. The opinions of others no longer have the power to sway you. You are confident in your choices, your values, and your beliefs. You do not seek approval from the outside world because you already know that you are enough. Your authority comes from a place of inner strength and conviction. One of the most powerful aspects of standing in authority is the ability to lead by example. People are naturally drawn to those who walk in their truth and live authentically. When you stand in authority, you don't need to force others to follow you. Your life becomes a living testament to the power of purpose and authenticity. Your actions speak louder than your words. And people will respect you, not because you demand respect, but because you have earned it. You lead not through force, but through influence. You inspire others to rise to their own potential by simply being the best version of yourself. That's number one. And number two, me. Standing in authority also means having the courage to make difficult decisions. It means taking the bold steps that others may be too afraid to take. It means standing up for what is right, even when it is not popular. People who stand in authority do not shy away from challenges. They face them head on with confidence and determination. They understand that growth and success are not achieved by avoiding discomfort or by taking the easy path. They know that the greatest rewards come from pushing through resistance and embracing the challenges that come with pursuing their purpose. When you stand in authority, you are willing to make the tough calls, to take risks, and to embrace the unknown. You do not fear failure because you understand that failure is merely a stepping stone to success. You have the courage to act even in the face of uncertainty. To stand in authority also means recognizing that you are not alone in your journey. True authority is not about standing above others or isolating yourself from those around you. It is about recognizing that you are part of a greater whole and that your influence has the potential to impact others in profound ways. You understand that leadership is not about being in control, but about serving others and helping them find their own strength. When you stand in authority, you understand that your power is not limited. The more you give, the more you empower others to step into their own authority. You recognize that when you rise, you bring others with you. And that is the true measure of success. One of the greatest challenges in standing in authority is overcoming the fear of judgment. Many people struggle with self-doubt and fear of what others will think of them. They fear criticism, rejection, or failure, and as a result, they shrink back from stepping into their full potential. But to stand in authority, you must let go of the need for external validation. You must stop seeking approval from others and start trusting in your own judgment. You must learn to embrace your uniqueness and recognize that your voice matters, your presence matters, and your influence matters. When you let go of the fear of judgment, you free yourself to fully step into the power that resides within you. You no longer care what others think because you know that your purpose is greater than any judgment or criticism. In addition to self-awareness, standing in authority requires emotional intelligence. You must be able to manage your emotions and reactions, especially in difficult situations. Emotional intelligence allows you to remain calm and composed in the face of adversity, to make decisions from a place of clarity rather than reaction. It helps you navigate complex relationships and situations with grace and empathy while still maintaining your sense of authority. When you can manage your emotions, you become more effective in your leadership because you can respond to challenges with wisdom rather than fear or anger. Emotional intelligence enables you to connect with others on a deeper level, to inspire trust and respect, and to lead with compassion. Finally, standing in authority requires unwavering faith. You must believe in yourself, in your purpose, and in the power that resides within you. When you stand in authority, you trust that you are exactly where you are supposed to be, and that every step of your journey is leading you toward your purpose. You believe that you have everything you need to succeed, even when the path ahead is unclear. Faith in yourself and your purpose is the foundation upon which authority is built. When you have faith, you're willing to take the necessary risks, to face the challenges, and to embrace the uncertainty that comes with stepping into your power. Standing in authority is not about asserting dominance or control. It is about knowing who you are, owning your power, and living with integrity. It is about walking in your truth and leading by example, inspiring others to do the same. To stand in authority is to recognize that you are a force for good in the world and that your purpose is greater than your fears or doubts. It is to trust in your ability to navigate life's challenges, to make bold decisions, and to empower those around you. When you stand in authority, you take full responsibility for your life and your impact on the world, and you do so with confidence, humility, and grace.